This video will focus on Unit 4, the proposal. This specific unit will focus on the field of applied sciences, the discipline of applied sciences, specifically the field of education. The proposal essay that is in this unit serves as your final exam and is a required assignment. Alright, first you have the video, which is what we're looking at right now, and then you have the reading assignments. Again, library, database info. This link is in every unit. Here are your reading assignments. This particular PowerPoint is very important, and this is what you'll model your proposal essay by. So be sure to go through and click this and look at the PowerPoint and see the different parts of the proposal and what should go in each part. And then here you have some APA resources as you've had in the previous unit, and then of course how to avoid plagiarism. Alright, for the resources, this explains what applied sciences are, and here's the proposal PowerPoint that you just saw in the reading folder. More APA resources. Here's a sample APA proposal essay, and then here's the link to the Writing Center. For writing assignments, all of your due dates are listed here at the top because there are 3 assignments in this unit. Again, I've brought this and put this into every folder, the parts of the research proposal PowerPoint. And then here are your instructions. You've got a plan sheet here for the proposal essay. You have the proposal essay instructions, and then you have a template. Anytime you have a template, guys, use it. Use it. I promise you it will be helpful. So for the first assignment, you have the plan sheet. So let's click on the plan sheet here. This plan sheet will come up like this. You'll need to just save it or download it onto your computer, and then just type in your answers. Okay, type in your answers to these, and then save it to your computer, and then submit the proposal plan sheet to this link right here by the 14th of November. All right, let's look at the instructions so you know what to put in the proposal plan. Okay, this educational proposal assignment is a persuasive essay, and it's trying to sell the idea or service that you're proposing. Proposals may be unsolicited, which means they may not ask for your opinions or ask for your ideas, but it could also be requested too. So writing a formal persuasive proposal addressing a need or a problem related to the field of education is going to be the focus of this essay. So this proposal should revolve around an education topic, and I've listed 7 topics to choose from. Students need to choose from one of these 7. Again, if you have a topic that you're interested in writing about that would be in the field of education, please shoot me an email and ask if that would be a decent topic to write about, and I'll let you know whether it will or won't, and it's going to be all based on if there's research out there on it. So I would encourage everyone to choose from one of these. Okay, you've got CVCC should have a child care center on campus for students. That's proposing that idea. Here for public schools, you're proposing that standardized testing should be removed, but it always would have to be replaced by some other form of assessment. You've got to know where kids stand as far as their academics, so there has to be some form of assessment, and there are plenty of other alternative assessments out there that doesn't do what standardized testing does. Sex education in public schools should be reformed. This means you need to offer how it should be changed. School lunches need to be revamped. This is you offering how it should be changed. How should school lunches be changed and how to make it happen. WPCC should have a competitive sports program, basketball, football, volleyball, baseball. CVCC does already. So, Western Piedmont might need to get on the ball and add their own competitive sports program. And you're going to tell them why, what the benefits would be, and how to make it happen. Number 6, metal detectors should be installed in all Catawba County schools for safety reasons. Here you're going to sell this product. You're going to sell this to the public schools as to why they need to put them in there and then how to make it happen. And then for Catawba County schools, they should adopt the year-round school concept. So it's very important that you find where these things have been done elsewhere and maybe do some comparisons. That's how your research will develop. You're sure to find many resources online that will help support whichever topic you choose. The databases may have some, NC Live may have some, but feel free to step out of the loop and go onto the internet and Google sources there as well. Include all the formal elements of the proposal that's outlined in the PowerPoint that I've showed you in each of the folders. Make sure that your proposal is persuasive, that it's believable, that it's complete, and as professional as possible. Keep your wording professional. Your ability to demonstrate that you can write an effective proposal can only enhance your career options one day. This report should contain a title page, an introduction page, at least 3 full pages of discussion, a conclusion page, and last, a references page. So this comes out to about 7 pages, but relax. These are short pages except for the discussion section. The formal report, which is what you're writing, has different sections and has a format to it. So each one of these has their own page almost. So I'll show you the template in just a second. 4 to 5 sources are required. So at least 4 sources are required. You can have more, but remember, you want your research to support you. You don't want to support your research necessarily. You don't want your research to dominate your proposal. So be sure that this is all you, and then your research comes in to help support you. So I wouldn't go over 5 sources. If you go over 5 sources, you run into the problem of it being more research than you. So I would stick to 4 to 5 sources. These sources need to come from either the CVCC databases or you can find them from online. And I say it has to be approved by me before using. If you look at it and it looks like a valid site, go ahead and use it. But if you're unsure, then you can shoot me an email and let me know, hey, I'd like to use this source. I need to know if it's a valid source or not, and I can help you. Double space, 12 font, Times New Roman, 1-inch margins. All of this is the same as MLA. But here, again, this is an APA essay. All sources listed on the reference page, which reference page is just another word for works cited page. Works cited is what it's called in MLA. Reference page is what it's called in APA. So all sources listed on the reference page must be cited within the essay. All sources cited within the essay must be cited on the reference page. So the sources have to match up. So whatever 4 sources or however many sources you list on that reference page, I need to be able to find those sources cited in your essay. I need to see citations within your essay. I cannot stress enough that sources must be cited correctly in APA format. It is so important. No credit can be given if sources are not cited in both places. Okay, if in doubt, please ask me. I mean, that's what I'm here for. Please ask me or contact the Writing Center at CVCC, and they would be glad to help you with your documentation to make sure you're on the right track. Use the template that I provided in Blackboard. I'll show you in just a second, but here's the template basically. It tells you each part and what each part should have in it. Okay, and I'm going to show you the template in just a second. And then, of course, your reference page. Remember, no first person or second person. None of that in the proposal. Not in the introduction, not in the conclusion, nowhere. Nowhere should there be any first person or second person. And that means I, me, my, you, your, any of those words. No contractions. No don't, won't, can't, wouldn't, shouldn't. Okay, you need to write those out because it's considered to be informal writing if you use contractions. There should not be any personal experience in this essay. You should only use valid sources that provide insightful research that helps to support your points. And again, cite all sources in correct APA format. I'm looking for persuasiveness. I'm looking for complete content. the design and how it's set up, and that's why I say use the template. That it's complete, that it's clear, understandable, very few grammar errors, that it's organized, and that it's creative. Okay, so there's the instructions for the proposal. If you look here, the proposal essay template, if you click on this, it will give you the full template of the essay. All you need to do is fill it in. Like, you'll double click up here and put in your running header. Leave the page number alone, but put in your running header. Double click out, then you'll just fill in this information. You can label it introduction and then just put your half-page introduction here. You can leave all the labels here, all the headings. Discussion section. Here is you're going to break into separate sections based on your proposal guide, that plan sheet we looked at, and use headings. Sample headings are listed below, but feel free to change them to fit your proposal. 3 full pages of this section is required. Okay? Now, see the sample essay that is in Blackboard. But here your introduction is on its own page. Then your discussion goes 1, 2, 3. You should have at least 3 pages of discussion. And like I said, I've already got headings down here for you. You can keep those headings if you want to, or you can change them to fit your proposal specifically. And then you'll definitely make sure you respond to each of these headings. And then your conclusion will be on its own page, about a half a page. And then you have your references page. So it's about a total of 7 pages. So use this template. So your plan sheet is due Sunday, November 14th. Then November 21st, your rough draft or first draft is due. And remember, this needs to be a complete rough draft. The entire, like as if you're submitting the final. Be sure that it is complete. And then you have the final draft that is due on December 5th. And just make sure your work is submitted on time. If you have any questions about this unit, please let me know.